welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is JJ and happy November. It just turned 12 right when I said that, which is kind of funny. So it is now November, a new month, Halloween is over, and Christmas is gonna be upon us. So you know what that means. It is time to get rid of Halloween decorations and just kind of have like a monthly reset. It is currently November 3rd, but by the time you're watching this, it'll be a little bit later because I'm not sure when this one will go up. Of course, have to get ahead of myself for a little bit because I want to put out a little bit more content this month than I did last month. Last month I didn't put out as much as I wanted to, but hopefully these next 2 months will be a little bit better. We're about to get things started. I am about to pull out my box so that way I can pick out the Christmas decor that I'm using and put away my Christmas stuff, and also just clean the house, tidy up so we can start fresh for the new month. Before we get started, my son is asking for strawberries, so I'm gonna go to the kitchen and cut them up. And also I'm gonna be trying to do the Chick-fil-A peppermint milkshake. Let's go ahead and try it out. I kind of have the ingredients, some of them I don't think I have the milk chocolate chips, but I do have white. So we're gonna just use what I have, see how it comes out. And I don't have plain vanilla. I do have pecan ice cream, so we're just gonna use that one and see how it turns out. Maybe pick out the pecans or just throw them in there. But let's go to the kitchen and let's have a fun vlog today. Okay guys, we're gonna get started with the milkshake. So I'm gonna be using these Ghirardelli white chocolate chips, and like I said, I don't have the milk chocolate chips, but I think I'm gonna use this, the almond bark, just like cut it up to the same amount of white chocolate chips. So I will be using my scale, measure out the chocolate chips, and then whatever it is, I'm just going to do the same with the chocolate. I'm using this video that I found from TikTok.
Some white chocolate chips and regular chocolate chips. Oh, and the peppermint extra.
If I remember to link it down below, I will. The video says 2 candy canes, but I don't have candy canes. I only have these little peppermints, so we're gonna use these. I'm using about 6, might use 7, we're gonna see, I don't really know. And then I'm gonna be using peppermint extract. This is a little bottle that I had. I actually wasn't even sure if I still had some or not, but luckily it was just a little bit left in here, which is the exact amount that I need, which is 1 tablespoon. And of course the ice cream and then the milk, but I'll pull those out in a few minutes. So I'm just gonna kind of clean up the little area, make some room for the blender, and measure everything out first, and then we'll get started. All right y'all, so I got everything laid out here. I ended up kind of crushing up the peppermints just to crush them up, see how much it's gonna be crushed up. I think that's good enough for now until I get actual candy canes, but now we're gonna put them in the blender, see how this comes out. And then like I said, I don't have vanilla ice cream, so I'm gonna use the pecan one. See how it comes out. It'll probably have a different taste to it, but hopefully we can taste the peppermint. Alright, now time for the taste test. This is how it turned out. Give it a taste. Actually looks really good. Let's see what it tastes like. Alright, I will say it is a little bit too minty. Probably if I added a bit less of the peppermints, it would have been just fine. But other than that, it's pretty good, other than being it too minty. I'm definitely gonna make this again with the proper ingredients, proper ice cream, the proper candy canes, just how the video is. Like I said, if I remember, I'll link the video down below, and then I'll recreate this in another video. I don't know if I'll do that next week or in 2 weeks. Okay guys, so now it is time to do the bed. I kind of holded it off for the video because I kind of usually do it in the morning. I wanted to go ahead and wait to make it for the video, so we're gonna go ahead and do it now so that way I can have like a clean space to put out the decorations on, because you don't want to make a mess on top of a mess. So let's go ahead and do the bed. Now time to get the Halloween stuff, so I'm gonna gather it all. pick it up and bring it out here. So of course, starting with my desk, my little ghost plant that I actually never got to fix, so we'll just be fixing that next year if I ever get to do it. Now time to do this area. This is kind of mostly the area that I kind of decorated the most, so time to put away the little ghosties. Okay, y'all, so just like my last video when I was decorating for Halloween, first I'm gonna show you guys everything that I have. So I'm gonna show you all my Christmas decor that I have. Again, like with Halloween, it's not much, so we're gonna work with what we have, and then if I do feel like adding a little bit of new pieces, we'll definitely do a little bit of shopping, but for now we're just gonna use what we got. So I'm gonna go in like no particular order. It's just gonna be a mixture of what goes in the bathroom, what goes in the kitchen, living room, stuff like that. Okay, so starting off, I do have this tablecloth that I think was from 2 years ago or last year, I'm not sure, but it is gingerbread. As you can see, I don't know if I'm gonna put it or not, because sometimes when I do be cleaning it, there I think was an area that was kind of fading away, or at least that's what happened with the Halloween one I had a couple years ago. So still gonna decide if I'm gonna use this or not. Okay, next I got some little hand towels. These are like kind of mint green with snowman, because for the bathroom I was kind of going with snowman themes, that's why I got these. And then these red ones are for the kitchen. These are just like red with this kind of looking snowflake pattern, and then the other one that goes with the red one is just this one, and it has a little Santa Claus on the front. Again, I do kind of want to switch up the themes and change the decor, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing that this year. If not, I'll definitely do it next year, but definitely might be getting rid of like the mint snowman color. And those I actually got from Target. This is something that I also got from Target. It's just a little garland that says Merry Christmas, and there's these little pom-poms on the end. So this is the garland I've just been using for the past years. And then also for the bathroom, I have this Christmas shower curtain. This one is just like elves, Santas, and reindeers, and it is gray. I'm not sure where I got this from. I don't really want to lie to you guys and say the wrong thing, but I feel like I got it from Burlington, but I'm really not sure. But this is what will be going in the bathroom. Okay, actually I think I told you the themes wrong. So red is actually for the bathroom and green is actually for the kitchen. Going on with the bathroom theme, which is originally like red Santa Claus, I had got this Santa Claus soap dispenser from Target. So this is the little guy that we got. This is my little soap dispenser, and the soap that's currently in the ghost soap dispenser I'm just gonna put in here and fill it up. And this is what I'm gonna be using for the kitchen. This Bath and Body Works soap, this one is 'Tis the Season, and this was a gift from I think last year. Somebody gave this to me, so we're gonna put her to use. Then I got this Mickey Mouse spoon rest. Next I have this Hello Kitty snowman little decor. This one was from Marshall's. We'll be putting her up. Again, this is probably something I might not use next year, but I can actually just hold on to it and use these for my daughter's bedroom and decorate it for her room next year. Next I got the little Christmas countdown with a polar bear and these tall looking trees. Of course you could take out the blocks and switch out the date and stuff, and this one was from Walmart. Then I have this little sign that just says let us know, and this goes on like the TV console, and I think I got this one from Marshall's. And then I just have these two like little tinsel decors. I really don't know what to call these, but I got a gingerbread and then this one that says North Pole. I think these are from Walmart that I had got. Then I got the big snowman, and I just put him on the door by the door entrance, so he's just gonna be chilling there. This one also I think is from Marshall's, but so cute. He is kind of starting to get a little bit wobbly, but once he starts coming more apart, of course we'll replace him, but for now he's good. Then I have the gingerbread cookie jar. This one is the one I got from Walmart. He does look bald, so putting a hat on him would actually be pretty nice, but this is the cookie jar. The only thing I didn't really like about it is the lid. It's not secure as like the pumpkin one I have. This one is just like it moves around, but it's still cute. Okay, next I have this little white house that does light up. I just need to change the batteries. This one I got from Marshall's, and honestly I've just had it out all year long. So next we got these mats. This one is for the bathroom, going with the red theme. And then for the kitchen, go with the snowman theme. I had got this blue little mat for the kitchen with a snowman on. But again, with the kitchen theme, I will be updating probably next year. And then as for stockings, I have these Mickey and Minnie one for my kids. Very cute. And then the Christmas tree skirt actually is Mickey and Minnie also, so that goes with this kind of. I try to do themes for kind of each room, but a little bit of everything for here and there. That is pretty much everything that I have. So now it is time to finally decorate. Okay, I'm gonna put this little squishmallow on the couch since I don't have a Christmas pillow. I do just have to wash him. Okay guys, so finished decorating. As you guys saw, obviously I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I really not sure though, because I need to put my little plant back over there, so I might mess around with this situation going on. But I'm trying to finish up and burn this candle so we can start getting Christmas candles. And I've been seeing on Facebook that Goose Creek has like the holiday pastry candles. So I went to Walmart like a few days ago, but I didn't see them unless they're like in another area where like Christmas stuff would be. But I'm definitely gonna keep an eye out on those and get some, obviously, because Goose Creek actually turned out to be a good brand, so I like it. And gonna get some more cutesy ones from like TJ Maxx, Home Goods, or wherever. That's what's burning right now. And then I did decide to put this one right here beside the library books. Also, I have some that are due today, so I will be taking some back to the library, and we will be having Christmas, Thanksgiving books in there very soon. For the kitchen, it's not much, but I just have my spoon rest, and I don't have Christmas little salt and pepper shakers, but I just have those little owls. So that's what's gonna be going on there. And I also did put up the stockings. I didn't put the tablecloth yet, but that'll probably be another day in a couple weeks maybe, I don't know. But here are the stockings, and that is basically it. It does look a little plain in a way, I don't know. And then obviously I got the Snoopy little ambiance music playing in the background. I just paused it for now. I don't know, we might be getting a few new decor pieces to kind of spice it up a little bit, or like some twinkly lights so I can put up here how I had the pumpkins. Really don't know, so we're gonna see what I find in stores. And the Christmas tree will be going up probably like after Thanksgiving maybe, so we're not gonna do that today. That'll be another time. I'm done for right now for decorating for Christmas, and I don't know why, but I felt like I had more stuff. That's everything. And then of course I might get a few pieces for my daughter's room also, or maybe like a garland to replace where her ghost one is. This is what we got for today, and that is everything. So Christmas is upon us. I'm so excited. The holidays, I love the holidays, but I definitely don't like the cold. I think that will be it for today, unless I end up doing something else and show you guys. But if not, I will see you either tomorrow or some other day whenever I pick up my camera. Okay guys, it's a couple days later. I just got home, and after work I stopped by Walmart. I'm on the hunt for the Goose Creek Pillsbury candles, so let's go into Walmart and see if they have them. Last time I found one, but it's not the one I want. Okay, here are the Goose Creeks, and this is where I found the other one last time, but it's not there. Okay, so the app says a different aisle, so we're gonna go to there and see if they have it right there. Just remember to check the very top, because sometimes they have stuff up there and they have it, but that's not the scent I want. Supposed to be aisle 15. Aisle 15. Okay, they have them. This is the one I want. Let's smell these. chocolate chip cookie dough. Okay. Sugar cookie. Don't really smell that one. Apple cinnamon bread. Good. Probably gonna be my favorite. Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie. Kind of smells like the apple cinnamon bread. Christmas tree cakes. It smells a little good though. It smells a little good. Nutty Buddy. Smells some chocolate in there. Bush roast. Oh, I smell chocolate. Next, they got the Rudolph collection. Ooh, smells minty. This one, not bad, not bad. There's supposed to be another one, but they don't have it in stock. And for this one, there's supposed to be, I think, the cinnamon rolls also, but they don't have it in stock. I don't know which one I want to get. I think I'm gonna get this one. Okay, so as you guys can see, I ended up getting this one, the chocolate chip cookie dough, and the packaging itself just looks so pretty. Like the cookies, it looks so delicious and it smells so good. So we're gonna go ahead and light it up so we can see how it smells and makes the home smell. It smells so good. They did have two that they didn't have in stock, which is the Pillsbury cinnamon rolls, I believe it is, and one from the Rudolph collection, the one with like green packaging. So I would definitely be back to smell the cinnamon bun and probably get some other ones because I wanted a few more. But let's go ahead and light up my new candle. And I've just been loving Goose Creek candles. They actually smell really good, so we're gonna see how this one. Okay, and then after Walmart, I went to the library to pick up some books because I had some that were ready, and also to drop some off because I had some that were due. So I did put them in here, my little Trader Joe's bag, because I kind of thought it was going to be a lot. It is a few, but I thought it was going to be more than this. So here are the books that I got this time. I know Halloween is over, but some of these, they were checked out, so I had to wait on them. It's still kind of falling into fall. Some of them. Now that we're in November, I am gonna be checking out like Thanksgiving turkey books, so that's what we got. I feel like this was a popular one, or probably everybody was checking it out because it took kind of long to get this one, but this is the one I got. Chicka Chicka Trick or Treat. It's obviously like the other Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, but Halloween themed. Here is another Halloween one. The Very Hungry Caterpillars Peekaboo Halloween. And then as you guys can see, there's like a Christmas one. I'm going to be checking that out, adding it to the list so they can be ready. Okay, and now for like the Thanksgiving books. First one we got is Pete the Cat, The First Thanksgiving. And this one has some of the flapping little pages on it. Next one I got Farm Animals, Turkeys. More of like realistic pictures. Hopefully the kids like this one. And then there's also more animals, so we'll probably be checking all of these out eventually in the future so we can see all the animals. Next one I got was The Night Before Thanksgiving. I think they have other ones like The Night Before Halloween or Christmas, something like that. Here's how this one looks. Then I got There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Turkey. I think in school we used to read these about the old lady, so now I can read them to my kids. And last but not least, we got a cute one, and of course Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. I'm gonna see if they have the Christmas one. This is how this one looks. They are a little bit longer, but I will be reading it to the kids, and it's just so cute. You cannot go wrong with Charlie Brown. And that is all for the book haul for today. I still have a few more books of Thanksgiving and like turkeys coming up. I'm just waiting on those. And then I do have some kind of on the list for Christmas. That is going to be the theme for this month, turkey Thanksgiving books.